Another day, another sleigh. Today we are packaging all of those cookies that we have been working on over the last few days. So we have our heat sealer, our cellophane bags, and all of the cookies ready to go. So what I like to do when I pack my cookies, especially if I have like bigger bags, I'll put one cookie at the bottom, heat seal it twice, and then put another cookie on top, and then I'll cut in between the heat seal lines, so then I seal 2 cookies with one bag. I love doing this because I don't waste any of the cellophane bag if the bag is too big for the cookie, and I use all of that space. So it's really great, and it looks really nice actually. So we are heat sealing about 200 cookies. This is the first batch of the whole order. I'm going to be repeating this whole process to deliver the second batch next weekend. The event takes place over a few weekends, so we are delivering the cookies in batches. And then while I was packaging the order, mind you, this was our wedding anniversary, Spencer came home with flowers. So I got a nice little surprise in between packaging. So sweet. But it's back to business. So let's continue packaging all of those cookies. Here you can see me cutting in between the heat seal line. I should probably invest in longer scissors because this would go a lot faster. I recruited Spencer for efficiency. So while I'm heat sealing and bagging all of the cookies, Spencer is taking on the task of cutting all of the bags. Today's work entertainment was watching Twilight. Ever since I saw Paramore in concert, I'm obviously in my Paramore era, so I needed to watch Twilight. It was really funny because Spencer has definitely watched this movie with me a few times, but he was sitting there watching it like it was his first time, so that was actually really entertaining for me. And once we were done heat sealing and cutting all of the bags, it was time to get the station set up for boxing all of those cookies. These are all of the boxes you watched us fold and assemble in the last video. So we are just putting them all over the table and getting them set up. And then I take the crinkle paper shred and put it inside each of the boxes. And once all the boxes are ready, we get the cookies and we start putting them in. So we just place one in the center of each box, and then we'll start folding the clear lids that go on top of the boxes. And the next step begins. Following that step is to put strings on the box and then also attach the label on the back. Being a cottage food baker, we are required to put a label on the back of our cookies. So this is an ingredients label, has my license number, and all of the required information. So that is attached on the back of each of the boxes. And then that is the last step. So once they have their string and the label on the back, they're put inside of a big box for transportation. It got really late though, and we ended up not finishing packaging all of the cookies. So we will finish that up in the morning, which is right now. So I'm finishing up tying some last minute string on the remaining boxes and then putting those labels on again and filling up another box for delivery. And then we'll put these in the car and head to LA. So if you've watched all of my last few videos, you are officially caught up on the process of doing a large cookie order. I hope you learned a little bit, or at least enjoyed watching me put this all together. And we did it. It's all done. Except we have to do it again next week. Part 1 of the cookie madness is done. So we still have to repeat this next week, but we got that done. We're going to go deliver these tomorrow.